What's good, everyone? Hope you're having a better day than I am. Yesterday we had some terrible news, some bad news. But before we even get into that, I just wanted to say that this morning woke up and only to find out that our car was broken into last night. Um, Not really like broken into, like the door was left unlocked, and they went in there, took a couple of dollars in change or whatever. And, I actually have footage of that. Well, right here. So that left us, that left my wife shaken up. I didn't feel comfortable going to work. Uh, you know, I didn't want to leave them or the babies, the kids. And on top of all that, Benny had a fever of 103. So we've been trying to monitor that and see, just how that's been holding up. He's doing better now, thank God, but just trying to like keep an eye on it. So and then just to add to everything that's been going on, um, one of our birds died. Our parakeet, our oldest one, Ren. He he's gone. I looked into the nest, and there he is, just laying there, dead. I'm like, wow. We're like, we don't even know how it happened. We're trying to look at it. I don't know. So all that happened in less than 24 hours. The past 24 hours, it's just been really rough. And with this whole robbery thing, and we called the police, to file a report, and just with everything going on, it's just been bad. It's just been rough. So I was gonna do a video yesterday, and I was in the middle of filming. I was gonna do another sneaker video, and I was in the middle of recording, and then my phone was blowing up, and I'm like, damn, what's going on? But I didn't think anything of it. And real quick, I checked. I had like 20 text messages. I'm like, what the heck? So I looked at it, and I see a text saying Kobe Bryant died. I'm like, what? I thought like everyone else. I thought it was a joke. I didn't think that that was real. And unfortunately, it was confirmed that it was real, along with 8 other people on board. One of them being his daughter, his 13-year-old daughter. I can't even imagine the pain that they're going through. So real quick, I was never a Kobe fan. Never. Being from New York and growing up in Philadelphia, the Alney section of Philly, I was a big Iverson fan. Even though I'm a Knicks fan, I loved Iverson. I loved Allen Iverson. And when they went to the finals in 2001, I actually followed the Sixers that season. It was an amazing season. They started off 10-0, and Iverson was MVP that season, and he just led the way. I watched the playoffs. I actually rooted for the Sixers, man. I wanted to, because I loved Iverson so much. And they went against the Lakers. The Lakers had just won back-to-back championships at the time, and they were gonna play the Sixers in the finals. I remember the Lakers being like undefeated in the playoffs, and I wanted the Sixers to win so bad. That's how much I liked Iverson a lot. And Iverson and the Sixers won game one, but they couldn't finish it, and the Lakers ended up winning their third championship in a row. And, it was led by Kobe. You had Shaq, you had Rick Fox, Derek Fisher, that point guard, Phil Jackson, the head coach. Um, yeah, they won it. And I didn't like Kobe. I didn't like him, man. And, that always stayed with me. And I remember thinking, like, I was wrong. I was really wrong. I remember thinking, like, Kobe was not as good as everyone thought he was. He was only winning because of Shaq. And then Shaq left for Miami, and Kobe ended up winning two more without him. Now, that's how dominant he was. He was just that good, and I never appreciated him. It wasn't until, quite honestly, it wasn't until his last season, he was done. I remember, like, I watched the highlights of that last game where he scored 60 points, and, he said his goodbye. That's when I realized, like, wow, he was one of the last real players, and you know what I mean? Like, and now he's gone. And, I started to respect him then. And it's a shame, too, because it happened after he retired. The crazy thing is, just last week, I went to go see my first Knicks game, and I was having dinner, which is in that video. I have a video of this game on YouTube, and I was having dinner with my future brother-in-law, Danny, and my cousin Manny, and we were talking about Kobe. And we were talking about just how great he was, and we were sharing stories, like, and we were talking about the one where Matt Barnes tried to scare Kobe by acting like he was going to hit Kobe's face with the ball. When he was going to inbound it, he went like that, and Kobe didn't flinch at all. We were laughing about it. We were like, man, like, how crazy is it that your mentality has to be that crazy where you even flinch, like you're just that into the game, And that was Kobe. And we talked about it. And I mentioned, like, I never liked him, but I have to respect him, And then also a few days later, my coworker texts me, a link to these new Kobe sneakers coming out. And I'm like, man, I never really liked Kobe's, It's hard for me to like Kobe. And I gotta be honest, I've never had a pair of Kobe's. Never. And it's just crazy that Kobe was mentioned twice like that. And then the night before he passed, LeBron passed him in the all-time scoring list. I think third overall. And LeBron passes him and, talks about Kobe, like a whole tribute to him. And then just the next day, just like that, man, he's gone. Helicopter crash. It's tragic. It's sad. And it's just incredible how hard it's hitting me. I never thought it would, like, hit me that hard. I guess because I'm a parent, too, and I have kids. And, man, that just sucks, man. And now everything else happening, like, the car getting broken into and everything. It's just been a really bad, day. My condolences to Kobe's family, all the people who were affected, the other family members of the other victims in that crash. And, I know LA is crying, and I know how much he meant to everyone. I've been seeing it, and I'm like, wow, what a great player, man. What a great person. So, cherish your loved ones right now, man. If it's someone you haven't talked to in a while, call them up, man, to tell them how much you care about them, or how much they meant to you, whatever it is. If you have kids, your mom, anyone, call them up, tell them you love them. Just because tomorrow's not promised, and every day you wake up, that's just a blessing, that's a gift. And, I've been spending a day with my wife and kids, and really, appreciating it, appreciating them, appreciating life. So, thank whoever you have to thank for life every day. And just, be kind to everyone. I'm just gonna continue to move forward, and that's, people should do the same. If you're feeling down, if something's going on, keep your head up, keep moving forward. Don't ever quit. Don't ever give up. So, yep, I'm gonna do the same. Just want to say I love you guys, and hope everyone takes care. Love you. Peace.